Good morning everyone and welcome to day 3 of the Entei Research Event. We are going to hop right into the main session. Because of this event, there is no nap sessions, and so we just have one big session. I think it is the case that the sleep type does affect the encounters a little bit. That's what it seems like. And throughout these 2 weeks, we'll be gathering data and then analyze that a little bit for future events, because especially for fire types, it is only snoozing type that will give the fire types, and so this looks like a slumbering to me. Indeed, so that is a problem. I have hit the drowsy power requirement, especially now given the good sleep day bonus, which is 1.5 into today, and Master 9 is where you start encountering Entei, and I already hit that before I started this session yesterday night. And so had this been snoozing, I do think it had a good potential for spawning Entei, but we'll just have to see. Today I did not use an Entei incense. I think I used a Vulpix incense, so we'll just have to see. 104 million. Yeah, I guess that's about right. Okay, anyway, let's have a look. It's a Blastoise on top, and I see 2 Vulpix. That is great news for me, because I am in desperate need of another berry fire specialist, berry specialist fire type. And so far I've only found a decent Quilava, no Typhlosion, and no Ninetales. I did find a berry finding Vulpix the other day, but it has the speed down nature, and so it's just a major slap. I think given the Blastoise here on top, it's probably not going to be an Entei anywhere here. I do see the Ninetales. That's nice for the candies. Not going to catch it though. And it's also nice for the fire, or the Entei mains rather. So hopefully I'll be able to claim both of these Vulpix. I'm thinking to just double grade biscuit it, honestly. I'm in desperate need for that week 2 optimization. Okay, we got Geodude, another Vulpix as we've talked about, a Spheal. The Delibird. I can't help myself. Another Spheal. This is a great session overall, especially when I didn't use an Entei incense, so that's pretty good. I'll take it. Delibird is a dosing type Pokemon, and this session was slumbering, so it should skew more. Let's see. It should skew more slumbering than the other types. As you can see, it seems to be the case. So very curious now to see what this Delibird is up to. I would like for it to be hungry, because then I can use... No. Close? No. Okay. It's a double Spheal hungry. I'll take it. You know what? I am on the hunt for a Walrein, so I will just empty my bag today on these Pokemon. So the first one I'm thinking to just claim, and then when it comes to the second one, I'll do the same. And then I have to think about what to do with this Delibird, because overall I'm a huge Delibird fan, especially in Pokemon Sleep. I can bring up the Delibird in the widget so that we can just have it all on screen here. It's an egg ingredient specialist, and it is really, really strong. It is very rare. Oh, please crit. No. Okay. Well, I have been lucky so far with the crits and everything, and hungries on the Delibird, so I can't complain too much, but it's a huge investment to go look for the Delibird. Maybe I can get 1 crit at some point. Still hungry. Are you still gonna be hungry, Delibird? Six more bars. Okay. Are you still gonna be hungry, Delibird? Yes. Delibird on day 3 when we don't have Entei. That's huge. So 2 Spheal and a Delibird, and as mentioned earlier, I'm desperate for the the egg Pokemon and the fire types. And so I'm going to empty my bag on these Vulpix. Maybe one of them can crit. That can be nice. I feel like I've spent a lot of great now. Not going to risk it. I really, really need some sort of BFS Ninetales would be nice. That is not speed down. So here I have 2 potential candidates because I'm now crossed the friendship level 10. So with these, there is a 2 in 7 chance of me hitting the bear finding, which would be amazing. I am already starting to overstack my berry specialist into week 2. I've taken the foot off the pedal because for the most part I'll hit all the milestones I need tomorrow. I'm aiming to hit Master 13. I think that's what I settled on based on Jay's analysis in Nirtheart, or High Master 12. Alright, we got a lot of content today. Look at this good boy. Gonna skip the Geodude, and obviously I have already caught 1 Ninetales and I'm not gonna go for another one. Metapod needs some love too. It is a berry specialist, so you can catch it as a second stage. So I may do that at some point if I don't have anything else to catch, and I do have that premium biscuit, so you can see I've prepared it for it. Alright, so I think... sorry guys. The Vulpix candy is probably the preferred during these 2 weeks, but Delibird is king. So, got a decent chunk of Dream Shards here, given a max rank. So, okay. I also had some technical issues, knock on wood. Those won't persist, so I've just put my phone nicely on the plate here, and I'm not going to touch it. Alright, first Spheal. We can bring up Walrein and the widget. So, not berry finding in the first slot. That's bad news. Energy recovery bonus. Sleep EXP bonus. The only thing worse is Dream Shards. Yikes. Not a particularly strong Spheal. Spheal, Walrein, berry specialist. You want berry finding S on it, which is a gold sub skill, and then you want some speed, either the adamant nature or just some speed in general. Second Spheal. Let's see it, everyone. Timid nature. I don't remember this one. This could potentially be problematic. I wonder if it actually is helping speed down, EXP gains up, and is berry finding. Why? Again? I'm just gonna skip right to the bottom because the nature is what I'm... Maybe I should just spoil it here. I'm gonna hop into the expansion. It said timid. What is the timid nature? It's probably disappointing, isn't it? Oh, again. Why? Why, game, do you do this? You can see it has 3 berries. That is berry finding in that first slot, as it is level 14. Skill trigger S, ingredient finder, skill level up S, sleep EXP bonus. Oh man, that is disappointing. I don't mind the EXP gains up, but the speed of help down again. This is like the 3rd time I find a berry finding, speed of help down Pokemon in recent history, and it always makes me sad. Alright, here's the Delibird. Lax nature, I don't remember this one. Could be good, could be bad. Let's see it, everyone. So, I've talked about Delibird at length in so many videos. So what exactly am I looking for? Delibird has issues with inventory for the most part, particularly if you get the apples or the double apples. I'm personally looking for triple eggs, and if I can find some ingredient finders, that would be huge. So I want triple eggs, ingredient finder M, S, and I'm good. I don't have too many like perks. I just need the triple eggs, and that in itself is 1 in 9. So double apple, really? I don't have an apple farmer though, so depending on how the sub skills pan out here, I may settle on this one. We just have to see. Overall, Delibird is a super strong egg specialist. But if somehow this is just apples through and through, I could potentially compromise on a Snover for eggs, like an ABB Snover. Okay, let's see it, everyone. The ingredient rate on Delibird is super low, and since it is double apples, we also need at least one inventory in that first 3 slots here. So double blue, that means the likelihood of some of these being either inventory, ingredient finder, helping speed is pretty high. Skill trigger, helping speed. Skill trigger sucks. 1.5 skill trigger rate, and it's a first stage ingredient specialist. That ain't gonna cut it. So at level 50, we got inventory. Skill level up M, for real? No ingredient finding. And got a main skill chance down nature just to make it more messy. Yeah, this one is going straight in the bin. It doesn't have eggs. No ingredient finder. It's got main skill chance down nature and then slum and skill trigger M. Some helping speed. Oh man. Energy recovery up. Disappointing. I'll take the candies. Next Pokemon. That should be a Ninetales. Or 2 Vulpix, rather. Adamant nature is the best for Berry Specialist. It is not only helping speed up, it is ingredients down, which means that this is berry finding. It can't get any better. It's not. Darn it. It's corn and 30. That's pretty good. I do like me some mixed ingredients on the Vulpix. Okay, let's see it, everyone. It's not a gold skill at level 25. Maybe we can get the berry finding at level 50. And maybe this one can be a helping bonus. Dream Shard Magnet. Again. Skill trigger S. Ingredient finder. Skill trigger M inventory. Oh, what a disappointing Vulpix. And now we're probably going to find... I'm going to jinx myself here. We're going to find like a modest BFS Vulpix, and then I would have wished that I could just fuse these two. Because that nature is pretty strong. Skill triggers. I was very, very hopeful for the Ninetales that it would have a higher skill rate. 2.5 is not going to cut it for really doing anything with that main skill, in my opinion. Bashful as neutral. Another corn 30. Sleepy XP bonus. Inventory. Speed. Dream Shard bonus. Inventory. Yikes. Did we have another Pokemon? No, that was it. Alright, a lot of excitement, no results. So, maybe tomorrow. And then in terms of strategy, yeah, you can see I'm already getting real close. I'm about 60,000 away from hitting Master 13, and that is the rank requirement for encountering 2nd star Entei. However, I've been informed that the incense doesn't actually check for rank, which the other encounters do. So when you hit Master 13 and then have the Good Sleep Day bonus into tomorrow, which is multiplied by 2, if I then put down an Entei incense, which I'm going to claim right here, I should be able to have a decent shot at getting that Entei. So not only am I gonna put down the growth incense, because you get like 6 times the regular experience, so that's pretty huge, but I also have that shot at Entei. So I've already started overstacking the Ninetales and the Kolava. The Ninetales kind of suck, honestly, so it is a bit of a disappointment. I can show you it overall. So if we do help me pick and sort by berry finding, you can see it ranks number 5. I already got Kolava and Ditto. Ditto I'm popping at all times because I really want to get those leaks, which I have in the 2nd slot. And then, yeah, the Ninetales is just standard 2-berry Ninetales. And yeah, thinking to take the foot off the pedal here because the climax this week will be today into tomorrow, and the few berries that I'll get otherwise is only going gonna make a small difference if I claim it now, so I'll be running Ditto for a few more days. Hopefully I'll be able to get the leaks up to like 250, potentially, or at least cross 100. And then I have a decent amount of ingredient tickets that I'll use next week. And at some point I'll switch in the Flareon to really work on that cooking pot expansion. And it seems like we have an achievement here. 150 fire type Pokemon, get some diamonds. I am really close to getting Handy M on quite a few of these. You see 14 normal types. You can see, well, it's a bit more on the poison types, but it's getting close. But yeah, so my team overall, I am now just overstacking with the Entei, and I'm hoping that I can get a fair bit of value into that Monday, because week 2 is overall the biggest part of this event, partially because you start at Ultra 4, but also because that last Sunday is going to have a 1.5 multiplier, and on a Sunday that's pretty huge, and that is my only shot at ever seeing 3-star Entei, I think, at least in the short term, maybe in a couple years. Depends on how this game scales overall, if there are some significant like game balancing stuff. Because just to have a chance at Entei, you need Master 19 for the 3-star, and that is 2.6 million strength. That's like over 4 times where I'm currently, and today's Thursday, so yeah, it's like at least twice away. And maybe sometime in the future, as the area bonus is higher, those numbers are more, you know, reachable. Right now, the current max area bonus is 60%. In the future, if it goes up to, let's say, 100, that could make sense. Then with a much stronger team and maybe a good sleep day event happening as I hit Master 19, then maybe I get to see that 3-star Raikou or 3-star Entei. I never saw 3-star Entei either, so I have put a Raikou incense in my bag to just hold it forever until I have the shot at the 3-star. So we'll just have to see how that all pans out. Obviously, once this Ninetales now goes into overstacking, I won't be getting any more skills. Popping them is not a problem. It's just you can't collect anything. So the Entei is pretty strong. And then overnight, I switch in all fire types to really get a good effect out of the Entei, because for the most part, you're not going to see Entei pop more than maybe once or twice a day, and typically that is going to be in the morning. So if you put on all of your berry finding, berry specialist fire types on the team, then that's pretty strong. So hope you enjoyed this video. Got a lot of Pokemon reviewed, but unfortunately none of them really made the cut. Was unfortunate with the Delibird, but it was exciting, and so we'll see what happens tomorrow with the Entei, if I can manage to get that 2-star sleep style, and if I can somehow catch it. Currently on the event exchange, I don't have too many mains left. I've got all the bundles, so tomorrow will strictly be encountering the 2-star if possible and feeding it some great biscuits. So see you guys tomorrow.